Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. As you can see from here, Appa is going to make a braised pork leg today. I should probably call it pork knuckles because I actually keep the whole shape of the pork. Now, if you want to cook in this shape, usually it's actually quite difficult at home because of the thickness. So there's one tip I can show you, which is request the seller to remove part of the main bone inside so that it actually becomes flatter, then it is easier to cook. Right, and then these are the pointy parts lah, right? The place my daughter loves the most, all collagen only. And the most important part, next thing, you must always blanch this pork leg. Prepare a cold wok, prepare a wok, put in some cold water, put all this pork leg inside the cold water, then only you raise the heat. Of course, you can also put in a bit of some Chinese rice wine and a few pieces of ginger. Then after it is boiling, you can actually take out, after it is boiling for a couple of minutes, then you can actually take out the pork leg and then go and wash the pork leg. That's, by doing so, you'll be able to remove at least 90% of the gaminess from the pork itself. So how do we make the braised broth? We need about 1 to 2 tablespoons of rock sugar. This is the pre-mixed braised powder. And this is, you can get it from any Chinese herbal shop near you. Just ask for it. And then I have some, this is one piece of bay leaf, 1 cinnamon stick, and 3 star anise. Then I have some garlic clove, and sliced shallot, and sliced ginger. Beside the pork leg, I'm also going to braise some shiitake mushroom, some hard-boiled egg, tofu, and also fuzu. Now, shiitake mushroom I will braise together with the pork leg, but all the other 3 I will braise towards the end after the braised pork is ready. I'll braise it separately. How do we make the braised broth? First of all, you need Shaoxing wine, dark soya sauce, fish sauce, and some light soya sauce, some salt. This is my Cooking Appa chicken stock powder. This is white pepper and some black pepper. Now, these 2 also good to have lah. If you have, you put it in. You don't have, never mind. Let's start with making the braised broth. Yeah, give it some oil and heat it up. Once the oil is heated up, we can put in the fresh herbs. If you have galangal or fresh coriander roots, you can also put in. So we are going to saute this for a minute or 2. We brown it a little bit before we continue. Notice I did not mince my garlic. You can if you want to. But if you mince your garlic, you may want to put your minced garlic later. Don't put in first because shallot will take a little bit longer time to brown. So this is after about 1 minute plus, you start seeing the onion shallot started to brown. Now is the time where you can actually add in the water. I'm going to put in about 1 liter of water here today. So we're going to start seasoning this. First of all, some small bowl of Shaoxing wine, 2-3 rounds of light soya sauce, maybe 4-5. For Chinese, when we use the word braised, we are referring to soya sauce. So after the light soya sauce, now is the dark soya sauce. All right, also maybe about 4-5 tablespoons. So just now light soya sauce also about 4-5 tablespoons at least. We'll give it few dashes of my Vietnamese premium fish sauce. To give it even more umami flavor, 1 teaspoon of my Cooking Appa chicken stock powder. Those interested, you can get it from Shopee Malaysia or Shopee Singapore or any Vietnamese restaurant throughout the whole Malaysia. This is rock sugar. Oh, you can use any type of sugar if you like lah. So these are the braised powder and also cinnamon stick, star anise, and bay leaf. Few dashes of white pepper, few dashes of black pepper, about 1 teaspoon of fine salt to start with. So let's bring all this to a boil. Then our braised broth is ready. Right, I'm going to use a pressure cooker to cook this to save time. Yeah. First of all, let's put in the braised pork. I'm putting the more of the skin facing downwards. This is the pointy part. My shiitake mushroom. Shiitake mushroom can braise together because it will help to infuse the shiitake mushroom flavor to the braised pork itself. And then these are some of the water I use to soak shiitake mushroom. Right. So you want the whole pork leg to be fully submerged under the broth. This is exactly what I'm looking for, okay? This is why it is always good, advisable to ask the seller to remove part of the bone inside. If not, it's going to be too thick. And then you have to put so much water inside, it will dilute the braised broth. Don't make your braised broth too diluted, it won't taste good. So here's my pressure cooker. Let's put in the inner pot. We cover this, lock it. I'm going to use high pressure and pressure cook for at least 50 to 1 hour, 50 minutes to 60 minutes at least. Your normal, if I cut out all the pork leg, I will only cook it for like 30 minutes, high pressure, 30 minutes. But this whole pork leg at least 50 to 60 minutes lah. I think okay lah, 15 minutes will be okay because after that I was just going to leave it here for a couple of hours for the residual heat to continue cook through. Start. If you're using normal pot, at least 3 hours. Bring it to a boil and then use medium-low heat to cook it for at least 3 hours. And every half an hour, you need to check the water level. If the water becomes is coming to drying out, you need to fill in more water. This is actually after 2 hours, meaning completed and after 2 hours, meaning I actually allow the residual heat inside the pressure cooker to continue cook through the pork. Let me open this. Oh, so super fragrant, right? So this is the pork leg. I'm going to take out the pork leg and also take out the sauce. Let me carefully take it out. Okay. Right, so I've taken out the pork knuckles. This is the pork, the pointy part. This is super, super tender. Almost melting. See? Super, super tender. And then this is the shiitake mushroom. I'm going to use this braised broth to braise all the tofu and the eggs and stuff. Right, so I have removed the spices, yeah, all the herbs, I've removed it. And this is just the broth itself. And I'm putting in the egg and also tofu. So I'm going to braise this for at least about 15-20 minutes. So we are going to achieve two things here. First of all, we can use this to braise, we use this broth to braise this, the tofu and also egg. And of course I have the fuzu later. Second reason, second objective is actually while we are braising all this, the sauce will also thicken out by itself. So that is another way of making your sauce, your braised broth more aromatic and thickened. This is coming to the approximately 20 minutes. You can see the color also changes. Nice. I'm putting in my fuzu. This is the hot pot fuzu, so you only need like less than 1 second. 1 minute. Once it is softened, then it is ready. Very quickly, let me take out the fuzu. Give it a bit of sauce. One tofu. And so 1 egg. with a bit of sauce. So basically, the sauce has been taken out by itself. If you want to use salt and sugar to adjust the taste, now is the time to do it. Yeah, don't do it too early, because when it is reducing, the flavor will actually become stronger. Right, so here's my pork trotter or pork knuckles, braised pork knuckles meal dishes with me. I made one dish, but it come out to be a few other dishes. So I have the pork knuckles. This is the shiitake, braised shiitake mushroom. This is the pointy part of the pork knuckles. And this is the fuzu. And this is some tofu and also hard-boiled egg. This can make a very, very satisfying dinner for your whole family. So I hope you like my very simple video today. If you like my video, do share my video on Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow up on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.